It's springtime and we got spring borders here on the 3HAWT1 pod.
Yep, we definitely.
This is the most eventful thing that will ever happen on this podcast.
No, well, next week we have Little Uzi Vert coming on, so.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Who?
Little Uzi Vert?
Yeah, he's not that big actually.
Yeah.
Who's Little Uzi Vert?
I don't know. We'll find out next week.
He's pretty literally small.
Yeah, he is small.
But yeah, I will say, I think we said this. Well, we said this actually before we started recording, but I like this border probably the best out of the.
Yeah, same here.
I don't know, it's pleasant.
Yeah.
I know I'd have to peruse all the borders and their accompanying banners before I before I decided to
commit
to commit to a favorite.
Yeah.
I think you're being a little hasty, Ryobi.
Got him.
Reggie's gonna now.
Oh my god, I accidentally moved my fucking volume slider on my headset.
To what? High or low?
I moved it higher on accident.
Oh, you sound fine to me. I don't know.
No,
incoming.
My incoming volume.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Roby's reply to me was so loud.
All right. This is kind of a rocky start. Do we want to cover a third reading?
No, we can't restart again.
All right.
Restart again.
All right.
This is not the 5th attempt. I honestly.
Shit.
But yeah, it's spring, and we were about to start with winter borders like 10 minutes ago, more like 15 minutes ago, and then
about 30 minutes ago.
I made some comment about it, and then George's organizational tendencies, proclivities kicked in, and then here we are.
Yeah, I had them locked in from last season. My hope was to like remake new ones each season, but this was too last minute. So I may or may not make a new spring banner for next episode. Well, time will tell.
Hard to beat this one.
Yeah, I mean, like this was my best work, I think.
Yeah, this is art. This is really.
Yeah,
I'm Van Gogh type shit.
I'm not only an artist, but I also say I'm a hero. If that makes sense.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Chief.
I had an idea for the podcast, but I forgot it. Someone say stuff. Someone say stuff.
What?
Say stuff. I'm thinking.
I have an idea for the podcast. Someone say stuff.
Yeah, you gotta stall. I gotta think.
Bro, I have the best podcast idea.
Say stuff.
Dude, we just gotta say stuff.
We're gonna be rich.
Say stuff so I can interrupt you and make it sound even cooler.
Yeah.
Reason.
Shit.
All right.
I'm not gonna remember it. My sick idea. That's even better than talking.
It's fucking dope though. Trust me.
Yeah, trust me. I swear. Think of the coolest idea you've ever heard. It's like 2 times as cool as that. I'm not even.
If you still want us to stall, I have something
it's only
to talk
2
about.
times as
cool. Oh yeah, talk about
Pleasant.
Something. Is it Mount Pleasant?
No, it's not Mount Pleasant.
Damn it.
Where's Mount Pleasant?
I don't know. Is that a real mountain?
It sounds familiar.
It is a real mountain, right?
I
think.
No, it's a town. It's a town in like.
Yeah, Mount Pleasant,
South Carolina.
No, maybe? Mount Pleasant.
There might be a Mount Pleasant in Michigan.
Is it? I don't know.
Not that. Yeah, it's a pretty. It's a decently.
I won't be surprised if there's a few Mount Pleasants just kind of all over.
Where is Mount Pleasant?
Should have asked the AIs in our
You
AI.
can just type that
in South Carolina, USA.
Oh, it is South
Here's
Carolina.
a link to the town's website. Town of Mount Pleasant.
Am I high, or does that guy kind of sound like me? I mean, not that guy, but like that AI.
You're high.
I could hear it. I could hear it.
When he held his phone like really close to the mic, I could kind of hear it.
Yeah.
Or at least it's because you don't actually hear the voice you hear when you talk.
Oh yeah.
The same as what everybody else hears when you talk.
Yeah, I hate what I sound like when I like watch these back. I'm like, oh
yeah.
I should try out a new voice for this podcast.
Same. I also hate what you sound like when I listen to these back.
Yeah. Hello, this is my new voice. What do you guys think? Damn it.
That's worse.
If you can't talk, can you talk at like your normal speed like that?
Definitely. Rock on, friend.
Wait, this is your same voice.
Damn it.
Not different anymore.
I can't do it. I only have one voice. Yeah, we all need a new voice.
My new voice?
Yeah.
We're all doing a new voice?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I need extra time to think of one. So,
here's my new voice.
we just all going deeper?
Yes.
This deep
I
is my
think
voice
it's
said.
easier to go deeper than it is to go higher.
Plus, it's really hot. God, I just sound the same.
Yeah, you
Or
already
are
sound
we
hot.
supposed to be doing new accents as well?
Accents are too much.
Yeah, and they can be offensive if you choose the wrong one.
Only if you attribute it to something. You can just if you just make it up and say, "This is my
This is my Martian
New-
accent, and it's clearly
this is
like
my
an
new
offensive.
character." Gorge.
I don't want
This
to
is
say
my silly dummy accent.
it's like a specific culture.
RJ the silly guy. This is my
Oh.
RJ the silly guy voice.
Well, we're chasing off any
Hey, how's
potential new
everybody doing?
videos. So early on. It's good to get them out of
Alright.
here. We only want the day
Yeah.
ones here, which is us.
So is this
Where my day ones at?
We're all here. Oh.
I don't even know if this is better than talking about like the Pope dying. That's what I was gonna bring up originally.
Oh yeah, that's I have no opinion on that
Yeah.
or thoughts.
There's
as
no
far as
need to
Pope-
have an opinion on it.
As far as popes go, I think he was all right.
Yeah, he was. He
I
seemed like
saw,
a good pope. I don't know.
I saw something that a pope can elect secret cardinals,
Huh?
and not even the cardinal would know that he's a cardinal unless the pope
Told
said
him?
it.
Interesting.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. So it could be one of us.
So there could be dozens of people who are no longer cardinals now.
Damn.
Oh wait, you lose the status if it's not
Yeah,
like
if
revealed.
yeah, I mean if he
Ooh,
never
yeah,
tells
I guess-
anybody who
I guess so.
Oh, I thought he had
Isn't
like
any
a.
different than like saying somebody be like, "Oh, I'm gonna promote you eventually," and then you
Yeah.
like quit your job before you like promote.
Yeah, it's kind of like the if a tree falls in a forest thing. It's like if you never knew you were a cardinal, then were you really ever a cardinal?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're 5 minutes in, so that's time for segment one. Which one? We hadn't even discussed which one we're doing first.
My guess is if that is true and real, it's probably a holdover from some time when like the Pope had some kind of like political infighting. It was like, these three guys that are my friends, they're actually been cardinals this whole time.
Yeah.
Appointment ceremony, it's secret. I did it in secret. They were secret cardinals.
Yeah. Now a bunch of people could just be like, "Oh yeah, the Pope he gave me a secret coronation. I'm actually a cardinal. I didn't tell anyone until now, but
Actually, we're cardinal. I think.
Well, the Pope
Yeah.
has to tell.
yeah, he told me. The Pope told me,
Yeah, but
and now I'm telling you.
he has to tell the rest of the congregation, I think.
No,
Yeah, I got, like,
I'll
one
let him
little
know.
envelope.
Oh
You
shit!
get a box. Somebody
I
Woo!
literally
break
just
into his
said
house and steal it.
Woo!
I literally just said
Woo!
envelope, and it says, "You are a cardinal."
Oh, nice. Sick.
Oh.
Oh
Pope.
shit.
I am the Pope. If you're reading this, I'm dead.
Congrats.
All right, let's move on.
baby.
We are beyond over. We are beyond over. All right, I think we should start with a good old tier list that we started. I don't know, episode like 40.
And now we're gonna try to
Two?
burn through as much of it as possible. Quick fire. Let's go.
He's a cardinal. He's done it. Does that mean you could elect me Pope, or does the Pope have to be a cardinal as well? I don't know. how
Yes.
many- yeah, that's
You're
what I thought.
asking the wrong.
Yes.
Are we doing this
The
first?
Pope
Okay.
has to be a cardinal, I believe.
All right, so we're on to our tier list. We've done this a couple times. This is our group one. I'm not gonna go through reading all these, but go back and watch episode 48 and like 45. I want to say something like that.
Relationship red flag.
Yeah, relationship red flags. Thank you, Raby. Almost forgot to mention. So the next one should be he has a mental disorder. This feels pretty ableist, no?
Did we notice
It's
it, though?
entirely dependent on the mental disorder.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Ends then
I guess it is kind of a lot to take on.
can
Right?
be.
Yeah.
It's all
Depending on what.
degrees, right?
Yeah, depending on the mental disorder. Got very serious very quickly, and this
Yeah.
we started on a very serious one.
I don't actually know what is the umbrella that neurodivergent is.
Like 90% of people. Is that what you're saying? Like
No, the other one. Neurotypical is most people.
well, no, I guess it's sort of maybe a hot take, but I sort of am under the impression that everyone has at least a mild mental disorder of some kind. It's like, you know how like everyone has something type of a thing?
Well,
Yeah.
I think that's like whatever. It's a list of like symptoms or whatever, and you check some boxes, but if you don't check enough boxes, then you don't have it.
I see.
That what you're getting? Is that what you're getting at?
No, I was just sort of saying that like ever like
no such thing as normal.
there's no such thing as normal. Yeah, there's no such thing as a
No,
neurotypical.
normal is me.
Really. Yeah.
Normal is you.
I'm the best.
Okay, then
I'm the best.
there's exactly
Wait,
one
no, I can't be the
person-
best and
It's
be
actually
normal. You're
one
right.
normal person in the world.
No,
Yeah.
you're
Only
right. I
one.
can't-
It's Ryobi.
No, I
Yeah.
can't be normal.
Everybody else is not normal.
He's the
No, I can't be
exact
normal.
median. He's the
No, I
exact
can't be normal because
median.
I'm the best.
Oh, okay. Well,
Doesn't make
best is the normal. Normal is best.
Yeah.
It is best to be normal. No, I don't know what we're saying.
It's best to
I'd
be
say-
Ryobi.
I'd say this depends on the situation because it depends on the mental disorder, right?
Do we want to put this in?
It's so
I-
vague.
I just said depends. This is really hard to talk about.
Yeah.
And also
Yeah.
not that funny.
Yeah, I'd say we just slap it in. Depends on the
Yep.
situation.
Yeah.
Oh, I should say the light gray is my personal
I
one.
I also vote on just putting neurodivergent right with it.
Yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
thing.
It's the same thing.
Honestly, neurotypical as well, because like whether you're that has no bearing on whether or not you're like
Yeah, these are all.
a good
Yeah.
person or not.
Well, we're speed running them at least. But
You
sorry,
can be
Yeah.
neurotypical and an asshole. So
sorry, I was gonna say the light gray is my personal one, and this one they're going,
The
one
team
for
one.
one right now. But like, yeah, this is the team one. So we
Alright.
broke the trend of being like a logarithmic nice chart, but we'll see if we get it back.
okay. How
Makes...
about these next ones?
God, someone else read that. I don't want to get that close.
Makes plans for the future without consulting your preferences.
This is bad.
Yeah, that's very bad.
Could be good.
What? How could that possibly be good? You're insane.
If they know what my preferences are, they don't have to consult me. And surprises can be fun.
Yeah, surprises, but future planning is not like. Future planning is like, do you want kids? Do you want to live in Virginia? Like, that's like serious future planning stuff. That's the way I read it, at least. Makes
Yeah,
plans for the
I was-
future. It's not like plans a surprise trip or something like that. Like future
Yeah.
plans feels.
Or my wife knows I don't like whatever Thai food, so
So she picked up
she
Italian or whatever.
makes a reservation at some other restaurant. Or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She doesn't need to consult it because she already knows it.
yeah. This feels the
Yeah,
way it's
this
worded.
one-
I
this
think it's
one
like
is not-
big.
I don't really like how this is written, honestly.
Yeah. Are you voting with me
I'm
at
gonna
least?
leave
that
it
it's
as
an
is.
instant deal breaker? Yeah. I mean, all of these are up for interpretation. That said, I think you're interpreting it wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. Not the worst thing, just because I don't think this is actually that major.
Do
depending
it.
on how you read it. I don't really like. I honestly wish I could disqualify this one and just not place it, just because I don't like how it's written.
Oh, makes plans for the future. That really feels like big life planning to me. But I guess if you guys are both saying, I guess we got to go in the middle and do around not the worst thing since.
Yeah, I guess bad but manageable then, just because we don't know. We have to assume. We can't assume how serious the
Mm,
word plan is being taken.
okay. And for me personally, that's definitely an instant deal breaker because of the way I'm interpreting it. But yeah. All right, next one. Next
Longest
one.
relationship never lasted more than a month.
Huh.
And
Depends on the situation.
so
Also,
like anything that's
Yeah,
like,
how many
prior-
relationships are we talking about? like-
yeah.
If it like the more relationships that lasted less than a month, the worse it is by far.
I don't
like
even.
X-Men.
No,
Also,
I
the
don't even
reason-
necessarily agree with that because it's like if they're just casual relationships and both parties knew that going in, then it's like if someone didn't want to get serious for like all of their 20s, I wouldn't necessarily hold that against them.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It depends.
Yeah. I would even say neutral doesn't matter. Well, I guess it does depend. If they're like toxic and that's why the relationships are ending, then yeah.
Yeah. I guess
So-
if they're the reason they never last longer.
Yeah. I guess it does depend, but I would give people the benefit of the doubt on that for the most part. But I'll put it in
I kind of
depends.
think multiple X's within the same year is the same thing.
Yeah, that even less. That I would put in neutral. Doesn't matter. That even more so is just like I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Like at most, that's it. If we're using this in how they're meant to be, at most that's like a very soft yellow flag to me. But I would say neutral doesn't matter for that.
Never been in a relationship.
Wait.
They're kind of grouping them in
Yeah,
like,
they're groups.
categories at this point. Like
Oh.
these three, I think, are all related.
But where are we putting this? I need a democratic vote.
I said depends.
RJ.
However, that average.
Depends.
Okay, so you both said depends for that one. Did I place it for me? Yeah. Okay. And never been in a relationship. Again, it feels like the same thing. Again, I just.
Yeah. like I said, it could be their fault. It could be not their fault. It could be their choice.
That one, the
Or
wording,
they could have scared away everyone that they ever approached.
the wording of that one feels like the most towards the bad side. It goes like
Really?
never been in a relationship versus the 1 month relationship. Then the least bad is the multiple dates in 1 year or whatever. To me, but again, I think most of those are pretty new. All three of those are pretty neutral. I don't really care that much.
Yeah, all three of these are. There's no. I can't draw any conclusions.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that one in depends though as well.
That's a lot
Alright.
of labels. Labels is misspelled.
I really don't care about this either. Like a bunch of these, it's like
I don't think I care.
yeah, I don't care at all. This is neutral.
Yeah.
I don't.
Again, this is like because I would say that this is kind of like an orange flag, but like
What? How? In what context?
Which one?
if this was an actual flagging, if this was an actual flagging rank, and
No,
not like
if whatever nothing is to me, like is a gray flag. It's not a flag to me.
Wait, are
Yeah.
Nowhere
Can you
near an
explain-
orange.
Can you explain this one to me? I don't think I really understand it.
It's just like they label themselves a bunch of
Is your name
different.
RJ?
Sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I didn't even hear you say RJ. I thought you just
that was
said.
mean for no reason.
I thought you just said, "Can you explain it?" So
I see. I was.
No,
RJ had like a stronger like a reaction to it. So
I see. Yeah.
I'm just an
No,
asshole.
George is on that where it's just like they put a lot of labels on them, like I'm this, I'm that, I'm
I'm a traveler.
can you-
I'm an artist. I'm a whatever.
Yeah.
Is that also how you interpret it, RJ? Like traveler and like
Yeah.
Well, you can put any label.
That
I
means
feel like-
actually not.
I feel like what I usually see is like I'm like this mixture of this like mixture of like
Ethnicity.
neurodiversity kind of thing.
Yeah, that can't. But it's like all the label is a categorization, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's just them putting themselves into a bunch of different categories. I'm an
Yeah.
Aries. I'm an artist. I'm a traveler.
Yeah, I guess I don't.
I'm
I
a
don't think this
gymnast.
matters.
Not a gymnast. A
Yeah.
fitness person. I don't know. Gym rat.
Again, like I feel like
Bodybuilder.
this is more of like a relationshipable,
But yeah, I wouldn't
like
put.
a post relation. This is like an you're already started dating list rather than like who are you looking at to date.
Yeah, but even still, it's like I wouldn't put that anywhere near orange flag. It'd just be like I don't care. Like it's not good, but it's like it just doesn't move the needle either way for
Oh,
me.
George, by the way, I can't see the timer, so I don't actually know.
Oh shit! Where did the timer go? Shit! I might have exited out accidentally.
Oh no, it's going.
Yeah, I never reset it, so that's -5 off that.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Here's an actual one that's like that feels like it belongs on this list. Is constantly brings up an X.
Oh, thank you. That's an instant deal. Not an instant deal breaker. Maybe an instant deal
I don't
breaker.
think it's a necessarily. It depends on like the context a little bit, but I don't think. I think this is something that's generally advised by like I don't know relationship people to not do this thing.
Yeah, but it's also like it just makes me think that they're gonna fall back on their ex, and like I'm just a rebound or
That they're
whatever.
not over them.
Yeah. This is
Even
an
if
instant
that's
deal
not
breaker.
The case,
Yeah, I agree. Sorry.
yeah, it's not a great idea to.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's instant deal breaker for me.
Yeah, I'll put
I
it
think
there too.
not the worst thing because I don't think it belongs as bad as the other as the bad but manageable ones.
Oh, you don't even think it's wow. I think
don't
it's
know.
I think it's worse than some of the instant deal breakers we have.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, like never compliments. It's definitely worse than never compliments.
Is it worse than do you guys also have inconsistent communication?
Okay, you're convincing me. I'm bumping it down to bad but manageable.
Yeah, I do. Wait, at least yeah, I do.
You're bumping it down to bad but manageable?
Yeah, we convinced him a little bit.
Okay.
Lacks empathy. That's also that,
Yeah.
Well,
that's
it's a
like
deal
that's-
breaker.
yeah,
That's just
that-
like
that's
a
an
really
easy one.
bad thing, period.
yeah. That's like not even
a
you
red
don't.
flag for anybody, whether you want to date them or not.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's a red flag for
Like-
that person not being in jail.
it's like up there with like the like stuff like controlling
Yeah,
and disregards boundaries. Where
yeah,
it's like, yeah, of course. Why is this even on the list?
yeah.
Like this isn't even opinion. This is just like an objective fact.
Yeah, for real. Okay, Males with only male friends, female with only female friends. I feel like this doesn't matter. Right? I feel like everything on this list doesn't matter. They all don't matter.
I only have 2 things in does not matter so far.
I have
This might be
4.
the third.
I have
Might be the
4.
Doesn't matter.
But either of these I could have been swayed. I could have 6, to be honest.
Doesn't matter.
Does
I
not
think this is
matter.
also-
I can kind of see where people are coming from.
I think it's more of a red flag to think this matters than it is to be it. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's more because I've had one of my exes was like, you can't have any. Well, I guess that's not the exact opposite. I'm bad at opposites, but like, you know, like having a rule, it kind of goes into controlling. But having a rule that you can't have female friends, like, oh no, that's the opposite. Sorry, that is the opposite.
You're thinking of the next one.
Oh, there's it's the next one. Yeah.
Males with only female friends.
Yeah, but
So in your case, she didn't.
She didn't want you to have
you
any.
had multiple friends. You had male and female friends.
Yeah, and she didn't want me to have
She
any
didn't have any.
female friends. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the hugest red flag.
He's crazy.
Yeah. But moving on. Males with only female friends.
I feel like
this is.
I don't think either of these matter.
Yeah,
It really depends on like what your
it's
activities,
the only
social
thing.
circle is like.
It's the only thing that's tripping me out. Like, this definitely matters more than the other one, but I'd say it's just like
I feel like it's so.
it's-
Of course, people are going to like guys are going to naturally be friends with guys more than
yeah. But if you're like only the opposite, it like, I mean, it's not. There's nothing wrong about it. It would make me more nervous, I guess.
Yeah, I guess in your case,
Exactly,
it's like
and that's what I mean
it's a
about, like-
red flag. It's like, maybe there's something going on. Maybe
Yeah,
there's a reason
exactly.
for this.
Yeah,
But
I'd say
That's
not
what
the
I mean.
worst
red
thing.
flag tier list. I'm gonna say maybe
Yeah.
not the worst thing then. for
Yeah,
both of these.
Yeah,
That's what I put.
maybe not the worst.
not
thing.
the worst thing.
Wait, not for both of them. Just the opposite. Just the opposite.
Yeah,
one. Not the
opposite
same.
gender one.
So males with only male friends, females with only female friends is neutral.
That's neutral, but the opposite gender is not the worst.
I think
thi-
they're gonna be. I feel like I should rank them equally. I don't know.
No, they're not. At least to me and RJ, they're not equal. For
Okay.
sure,
Yeah.
they're not equal.
I'll dissent then.
Yeah, you can be the dissenting vote. Oh my god, someone else read them.
Outdated gender.
References outdated gender roles.
Oh, it's like trad wife.
References them.
What does reference mean in this case?
Yeah, that's kind of.
Like if you talk about it ever.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
why didn't they just say, like,
everyone references them.
Adheres to,
Yeah, adheres would be.
follows. Why reference?
Yeah,
So I guess if they're just referencing them, then it doesn't matter. It's neutral.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know. Bad.
Badly worded question, but yeah, that doesn't matter. You can find their whole life on social media.
Not the worst.
Honestly,
thing. I think it could be
Yeah.
a little annoying if somebody's like, if this is the case, it's
Yeah.
likely that they are probably a little social media obsessed, but it's not the worst thing.
I hate how the fucking tiers are worded because bad but manageable and not the worst thing are like equivalent to me. Like, am I the
Yeah.
only one getting that vibe? The wording of those two feels the exact same.
I also don't. Depends on the situation. We've had this conversation before. Depends
Yeah.
on the situation.
Can be
It's
anywhere.
such a bad rank.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we do have depends and neutral.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I guess depends means could be good or bad, and then neutral is
No,
there's
but-
Yeah, I
scenario
know.
where it
No,
matters.
no, but
Depends on the
depends.
situation. It could either it could
Like it could
a lot of the
be in
things
between these two.
depends on the
And one of you talk at a
situation.
time.
Yeah.
are-
So it could be in between. Depends could be in this range. It just means a range, right? So it could be in this range, it could be in this range, or it could be the range of the whole thing, depending on the situation. So it's kind of
Yeah.
weird to have it in one spot because some of these depends could be all the depends fall into the green, but it's still a range. You know what I mean?
I feel like almost all of the depends range from the very light green, from like neutral to instant deal breaker. So it's like
No, I feel what I just said. Like some of them are all in the green, some of them are the whole range, and some of them are only reds. But it's like all it means is there's variance. I've said this exact thing every time we've done this, but yeah. Okay,
You want to
so
move depends like all the way to the bottom or all the way to the top or something? Will that make you feel better?
no,
no, it's.
because like I
Yeah.
guess on average it's somewhere in the middle. It's like
I would just rather have a different just ranking system in general.
We can, we can
I
rewrite.
think I think
can rewrite
depends is
these
a bad
labels.
rank.
You know,
yeah,
rewrite these tables.
it's kind of tricky. It's just that red flags aren't on a spectrum. I guess is the tricky part because there's no like
Yeah.
better way to do it. It's just that if there's variance, there's no good place to put it. Yeah, but anyway, we're getting too in the weeds.
Yeah, I feel like if it's fine. I understand that you're unhappy with it, but also you have no alternative.
Yeah, exactly. There's no better option really.
You know what?
But
Sometimes you just gotta complaining is therapeutic.
yeah. So social media I'd put in bad but manageable. Does anyone agree?
Um,
I said not the worst.
RJ, deciding
yeah,
vote.
I think where? Yeah, bad but manageable.
Okay. So me and RJ, Ryobi, you're consenting a lot today, and that's okay. That's only my second
Yes.
bad but manageable. It's only my second one.
I have so many more.
I have this-
I'm so top heavy.
Yeah. Well,
I have the same amount.
I have a lot of
I'm an
instant deal
extremely
breakers.
negative person.
Yeah.
I have the same amount in deal breaker as I do in bad but manageable.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, he's a lot more optimistic, to be fair. He's the most
Yeah.
optimistic of the three of us.
Am I?
Yeah. No drama, please, as a quote. So
What does this mean?
it's like a person who's like, oh, I hate drama. Like just
Yeah.
that
Someone who
stereotype.
doesn't want drama.
Don't most people?
No, but the type of person that says I hate drama.
And
There-
what is that type of
Yes.
person?
They're
Thank
usually
you.
they're usually saying it hypocritically. Like they're saying they hate drama, but they're usually surrounded by drama. I think
You're
is
usually the one starting it.
yeah, it's like the meme.
Is the meme. Okay.
Like,
so that's what the quotes imply.
Says they hate drama is always in drama, basically.
Really? Because I hate drama and I'm never in drama.
Yeah, but you wouldn't like in
You're not
conversation
saying
be
that on,
like,
a dating app.
yeah, you're not
Yeah.
every day being like, oh, I hate drama.
on
Like,
your bio.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
Okay, I think I understand this. That's not a good thing.
yeah,
Bad
it's
but
not.
manageable.
Yeah, I'd say
See-
I agree. Bad but manageable.
Could be a good thing if they actually genuinely do hate drama.
it's in quotes. It's talking about the meme.
Yeah, with the
I'm
quotes, it
99%
means-
sure.
Yeah.
I'm
Memes,
99%
I think it's
sure.
a meme that George is talking about.
Yeah.
I just can't. I don't vibe with the meme.
What?
All right, bad meme.
All right.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Furry. If they are a furry.
This is gonna be a no.
Yeah. This is probably
Actually, I think it's a good thing.
I think it's an instant deal breaker. It's like
You're like, fuck yeah, furry.
hell
I wanna date a
yeah.
furry.
Yeah, that's gonna be an instant deal
I
breaker
feel like
for me,
it's not
Chief.
the worst thing. It depends, like,
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
instant
I
for
mean,
me.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
like negative stigma with being
Deservedly
furry.
so.
Deservedly so.
No.
I will say my exposure to
Zoophiles,
this
get
has
out.
been,
Yeah, it's too
I-
close to bestiality to me.
an
I
old
don't know.
roommate I had worked at like a hotel
Mhm.
when that was like hosting a convention for furries, and they said that while they were working, or I don't think they witnessed it happen, but while they were like in the building, one of them just like took a shit on the floor of the lobby, like the hotel lobby.
Yeah, and you're saying this is a good thing, actually?
I'm saying not the worst thing.
What? You just argued against your own. Okay, nope. It's fine. It's fine.
These
I
are
don't
people
think-
who will
I'm
shit on
I'm
the
sure
floor.
I'm not sure not every single one of them is like, I don't know, awful
Yeah, but
and completely lacked any social tact or personal hygiene.
what's the saying about bad apples? They ruin something. The bunch. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, what's the next one?
What?
A couple bad apples ruins the bunch. That's the saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how apples grow.
Yeah,
Bananas.
in bunches. That's the saying. I didn't come
Only
up with the
hobbies
saying.
include a TV, video game, or computer.
Etc. That here I have a rule. I'm gonna pick this one. Fucking etc. You're gonna
Yeah.
put etc. on an only hobbies thing.
Yeah.
What do you mean? So only hobbies are any hobby.
Yeah.
No, I think it's, only hobbies are any like hobby
Nah, either way, it's like that's
involving
good.
digital
that's the
digital
top.
entertainment and not leaving your house.
That's the
Yeah.
very top. I like this.
What?
See,
That's the
I
very
want
top.
to get out of the house more often. I want someone to get out of the
no.
house.
Again,
man.
I'm not reading it that extreme. It's like even the most extreme gamers I know
It
like
says
get out
only
of
hobbies.
Only hobby.
yeah,
only.
but like
Only.
Like they cannot have a conversation
It's
about
an
anything
important
else.
word.
They refuse to interact with you in any other capacity.
yeah, but yeah,
No cooking, no walking, doesn't have interest in pets or anything else.
nah, like the way I'm reading it is just like it's like it's their only hobby, but in actual like they still go on walks and they still have to eat dinner. Like they no. That for me that's fine.
Wrong.
It's
Yeah.
it's just like far and away their best hobby.
Get a
Well,
load of this guy.
well, RJ was really wrong about the no drama one, so apparently we're allowed to be wrong. Come at me, RJ. No, but I just read this
You're
as
allowed
like
to be wrong. Like me with furries.
I'm kind of reading this what's it called? Generously. Like
Optimistically. Yes.
yeah, like it's far and
Yes.
away their top hobby, but they they're not just
If that was hobbies include, that would be like, I don't know, what's a level beyond blue? Purple? Like,
yeah.
Perhaps
dark
recommend
blue?
But like
red.
but to me it's like, oh, his only hobby is this. And in actuality it's just like, oh, they do that a lot. Is what that really means. But
Yeah.
one word replies.
Let's get one more. Let's get one more in.
One word replies.
Or we change.
Doesn't matter. Oh wait, where did you guys vote this? Sorry. Because I just
Bad. But
Not the
manageable.
worst thing.
so I guess middle is here.
Technically, middle depends on the situation, since you're pulling it
So far, yeah, but I'm
so far.
yeah, but I'll let it stay there.
One word replies. Let's do one word replies. Let's rank that, and then we can probably move on.
Yeah,
Bad but manageable.
neutral doesn't matter. Wait, does it? I'm reading it. I'm reading it as text. If they do that in person, then that's fucking instant deal breaker. But I'm assuming this means text, and then I don't care because I do this a lot. Like, I guess I'm a red flag, but
Yeah,
I'll just be
we
like,
all. Some of these
apply to us. Yeah,
I do.
yeah, for sure. So yeah, I'd put that in neutral.
It depends on how. It depends on frequency.
Okay.
Or one word replies depends on frequency. Is it
Depends on what I'm
only
asking
ever
for,
one
too.
word replies?
Yeah. So I guess you're saying bad but manageable. I'm saying, sorry, I shouldn't say you. Ryobi, you're saying bad but manageable. RJ saying depends, and I'm saying neutral. So I guess middle's here. I think that's fair.
That's definitely one of these things. I'm like, I would try to train out of somebody.
I mean, I just don't care.
I would say bad but manageable.
Like me and my wife mainly just text in GIFs, which is technically zero
We live
words.
with each other.
Yeah, so it's like, so it doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. That's where I ranked it.
And if you lived with them already,
Yeah, I guess.
not a big deal.
Yeah. I mean, if I was just dating someone and we were hanging out every day, I wouldn't necessarily care.
What if you're not hanging out every
What
day?
if you're not hanging out every day? What if that's
You're
the
just
only communication you have with them?
Oh, if it's
like-
only communication, then it'd be worse. But yeah, that's what. So I guess it depends. I guess it depends. You guys convinced me.
I would
It
be
depends.
annoyed. I would be annoyed. Like when I see one word replies, what I think is like you typing sentences and they're typing okay and lol
Okay.
That's true.
and like stuff like if one word replies is okay if you're sending one word text.
Yeah, that's the context I'm putting it in, because a lot of times when I'm texting my wife, I text one word or a GIF or something, and then so like if she texts, it's like it's about energy matching more than anything. So it's like if I'm typing sentences, you should be typing sentences, and if I'm not, then yeah, okay.
100%.
Yeah, we're on the same page. Alrighty, let's move on. Back to the AI battle.
Back to the bracket.
Hell yeah. So last time it went chalk. We talked about it, but I mean, they were seated correctly. Whoever seated them was a fucking genius. I think we can all agree. Can we all agree?
Yeah.
Can we all agree right now?
We
Right
can
this
all
second?
agree.
God, I'm not flipped on the screen. It's fine. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and start with ChatGPT versus Mistral.
In this perspective, George is actually AI.
Yeah. I have to be like this.
Yeah, do the camera where you're looking down at us.
Write a dating bio for. God, that sound was loud and unnecessary. For
This is topical.
oh yeah, it is. I forgot we have to. There's blanks we have to fill.
Boba Fett.
I'm tired of RJ's off the cuff answers.
No, I
Let's do Django Fett. Take that,
is
RJ.
that bad?
Someone with lots of red flags.
Yeah. Dating bio for Boba Fett. Boba T. Is that how you spell Fett? That's how I'm spelling Fett.
Yeah, it's FETT.
Yeah. Boba Fett, 41. Bounty hunter, entrepreneur, and occasional ruler of Tatooine. Jetpack enthusiast. Formerly frozen in carbonite, so I know how to chill. I work hard, fly fast, and value loyalty above all else. Looking for someone who can handle the heat and maybe help me fix the slave one. Bonus points if you like sand or can tolerate it. I'm not great at small talk, but I always have your back. Armor's best scar, but my heart still figuring that out. I don't get that at all. Let's build a quiet empire, or at least share a drink in Mos Espa. Is that the bar?
It's the town.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's a town in Tet.
All right. So not bad. I feel like
honestly, it's better than I thought it would be. But I mean,
I mean,
I have to remember that that's like an actual legitimate AI and not
yeah,
one of the early rounders,
yeah,
low seed.
yeah. The competition's going to be more fierce this round.
If you're actually wondering, Beskar is the name of the medal.
Oh my god, this is way too long.
That's long.
TLDR. Name Boba Fett. Occupation Intergalactic Bounty Hunter. Home planet Cameo. But I travel a lot for work. Oh yeah,
Sorry.
I knew that one too. I just when I see it written, okay. If it isn't obvious, I'm the least Star Wars E of the three of us. I'm I'm Boba Fett, the galaxy's most notorious bounty hunter. I'm a man of few words, but my actions speak louder than any hollow message. Oh god. I'm always on the move, tracking down the galaxy's most wanted, but I'm looking for someone who can keep up with my adventurous lifestyle. Interests: jetpacking across the Dune Sea, collecting rare and exotic bounties, tinkering with my ship, Slave 1, enjoying a good glass of Jawa juice. I'm looking for someone who's not afraid to take risks and can handle a little danger. You should be independent, resourceful, and have a sense of humor. Because even in the toughest situations, a laugh can go a long way. Deal breakers: no Jedi mind tricks, please. Must be comfortable with frequent travel and unpredictable schedules. No affiliations with the Hutt cartel. Trust me, it's complicated. Perfect dates: a high-stake mission followed by a relaxing evening under the twin suns of Tatooine, or maybe just a quiet night in, planning our next adventure. Contact me if you're ready for a life less ordinary and want to join me on the thrill of a lifetime. Let's make some memories and maybe a little trouble together.
I have thoughts. I think I'm already decided, but what do you guys think?
I think this one tried way too hard and was also very generic at times. Like it just could, like when it's just like talking about adventure, that could be literally just anyone's dating profile. I think ChatGPT kept it short and sweet and to the point better.
I feel like ChatGPT was pulling too heavily from the new Boba Fett TV show. And didn't really work a lot with the OG Boba Fett.
Well, this didn't feel like it was pulling much from anything. This Mistral one, to me, but I guess the Hutt cartel is a deep pull because I've never heard of it.
Remember Jabba the Hutt?
And the Dune Sea.
Oh, the Hutt cartel is just Jabba the Hutt. Okay, that makes sense.
Hutt is like what he is.
So his entire species are gangsters.
So his name is like George Human. I thought Hutt was his last name.
George the.
Okay. It's Jabba the Hutt, not Jabba Hutt. Okay, that makes sense. God, Star Wars is fucking stupid. Come at me. Come at me, internet.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah,
it's also fantastic.
Yeah. Fantastic and stupid.
I took issue with because even in the toughest situations, a laugh can go a long way in what he's looking for.
A sense of humor. That doesn't feel like him.
Incorrect. Based on what I know about Boba Fett, I don't think he is like, oh man, I'm
not a big jokester.
I'm a sucker for jokes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this has to be ChatGPT, right?
I also like how ChatGPT used "handle the heat" because we say it all the time. And that made me smile.
Yeah,
I think Chat.
Yeah, I agree. Sorry, RJ. Mistral's
I like
out.
the chats more, but
that's crazy to me. It just felt so generic at times.
He had a split opinion that time, so that's
that's true. I'm surprised by RJ. But
strong effort.
The one seed
llama
pushes through. Oh wait, it's not the same prompt. Good choice. All right.
RJ, good pick for Boba Fett, but let's collaboratively come up with.
No, it'll be RJ off shooting off the hip again.
Oh my god!
Tell a joke about
King Arthur.
Podcasts? No. I said it. I said it and then I didn't like it. I don't know. Podcast?
The 3HAWT1 podcast.
No, the only thing I can think about
Especially
is
AI by their knowledge of the 3HAWT1
No,
podcast.
I don't want AI to know about us.
It already does. It shuffles. What's the thing?
Tell a joke.
What's the thing? The fish thing where you like
Yeah. Scrapes.
scrapes the internet.
Trawl.
Trawl. Thank you. Trawls the internet, and we're on the
Tell a
internet.
joke about fishing boats. Tell a
Mm,
joke about
Tell a
Chinese
joke.
takeout. Tell a joke about Mushu.
Tell a joke.
I still have this menu up in front of me. That's
Tell a joke about chatbots.
Ooh, yeah. Let's
tell a
ask them
joke about
chatbots.
Akinator.
Tell a joke about ChatGPT.
Oh yeah, since they're not ChatGPT. Why did ChatGPT go to therapy? It had an identity crisis after being asked if it was human one too many times.
That's fucking
Okay.
terrible.
That was awful.
I have a
That's
strong feeling
awful.
that the one we plugged into next is going to have the same joke.
No way. I don't. It says DeepSeek up here, but it's llama if you look at the model. So this is llama.
Yeah, the model.
Well, that loses.
Do you need to refresh or something?
Maybe. Hopefully it doesn't do something weird. Maybe I used too high a version. I should go with
Different
that.
llama?
I don't even know if that's the same llama.
Try a different llama.
try a different prompt
No.
to see if the prompt is.
Something went wrong. You don't say.
I'm just going to run through all the llamas because I do not remember which one he picked.
There we go. It started the same because it was struggling to respond to its emotions. Get it? Oh well, that's
don't
worse.
get it.
No, I don't.
That's
That's even
worse.
worse.
That's even worse. Oh,
get
we
it.
finally
Well,
have
I
an
thought
upset. We have an
I thought for
upset.
sure Grok was gonna get taken out,
Yeah.
but
We didn't even have to vote on that
think-
one. That was
Well, I guess
pathetic.
the ChatGPT is like responding to prompts. I guess that's the respond to emotions. Respond.
Yeah, I
to the
didn't
joke.
get it at
Yeah.
all.
yeah,
That was so stupid.
it was not a good joke.
I hope Grok loses next round.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
do I. Especially since Musk owns it.
Or maybe our prompt was just bad. Maybe that was it.
Yeah, it probably was. You don't ask AI bots about themselves. Right?
There's
Oh, we did.
horoscope
We did
for
this one.
AI.
We're
Yeah.
gonna reroll.
Yeah, we did this one.
We already did horoscope last time.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
like asking bots about
Yeah.
themselves. I think that's or about each other. I like asking them about each other. I like the
Oh.
idea that
We
they
already did
hate
this
each other.
Sorry for those viewers at home. We already did that one.
Gotta watch the first episode, boy.
Yeah,
Or
dummy.
girl.
Ooh.
We're dummy.
Or non-binary. Tell me a
Tell me a
one-paragraph.
one paragraph.
Oh, like horror, romance. Let's go horror. Go back to our roots. One-paragraph horror
Yep.
story.
One paragraph horror
Oh,
story.
Boy, I'm excited.
Shit. Cut this out, George. Oh, never mind. I'm keeping that in. Okay.
I think you're gonna have to
Keep it all
verify
in.
with
Yeah. Write me a
the image test.
one-paragraph horror story. Well, I thought it was gonna like show my like Gmails and stuff. Let's see, DeepSeek. See what you got. Let's see what you got.
All right, George, give us your best narrator voice.
All right, I got this.
Okay.
The moment she heard the faint whisper of her name from the empty hallway, Sarah froze. She lived alone. The voice grew louder, creeping closer, until icy breath brushed her neck and the lights flickered out, plunging her into a darkness just as skeletal fingers closed around her wrist. When the power returned, the only trace left was her shattered phone. Its screen cracked with a single bloodied message. Found you.
It's coherent at least.
Yeah,
The
not
message
not
texted
awful.
on the phone, or is the message written on the phone's?
I don't know. That's a good question. Should I ask him?
It's kind of distracting me, but we'll see what the other guy says.
I'd
Yeah.
give that like a 7.5. Definitely not bad. Now Perplexity.
All right.
Perplexity
Perplexity.
did very well in the first one, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah.
And the spiders. It was the spiders round. All right. Late at night, as the wind howled against the rattling windows, Emily heard the unmistakable creak of footsteps in the hallway. Slow, deliberate, dragging something heavy. She pressed herself deeper under the covers, heart pounding, remembering she lived alone ever since her husband vanished without a trace. The footsteps stopped outside her door, and a low, guttural whisper seeped through the crack. I found my way back. The doorknob twisted, and a cold, decaying hand slipped through the darkness, reaching for her as the familiar wedding band glinted in the moonlight.
This is a fucking blowout. Holy shit. Perplexity destroyed DeepSeek.
Oh, you think so?
Oh my
I
god.
like-
I
I don't
think
think it
so.
was
I think that
bad.
was way better.
I don't know if it was way better. I definitely like it better. It's definitely
Yeah.
Perplexity over DeepSeek's for me, but I don't think it's as. I think it's a little bit
Oh
closer.
wow, I think I'm the dissent this time. I think this one didn't scare me like at all, but this one scared me a little bit. Like it made me. This one it didn't like scare me, but it gave me the heebie-jeebies a little bit. But this one, it was just like it didn't give me the heebie-jeebies at all. Got no heebie-jeebies from this. But I'm overruled. So Perplexity, another upset.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, Claude versus Gemini.
Claude.
Claude.
I don't remember what Claude did. I think Claude.
You say another upset, but I.
Yeah, the second upset.
Oh
Grok
yeah,
upset Llama.
technically Grok is an upset. Yeah.
All
Even
right.
though I've heard of
You got
Grok, but I haven't heard of Llama.
Llama is Meta's. Grok is Twitter's.
Oh.
Pitch a movie about breakdancing sharks.
A Chinese takeout restaurant run by
AI.
AI. Yes, better.
Oh, okay. I thought that.
Chinese takeout
I thought
restaurant
RJ was just
run by
saying
an AI.
pitch a
Run by
movie.
yeah,
Pitch
that
a
is what I
movie.
was saying. Pitch a movie about a Chinese restaurant run by ChatGPT.
All right. God, this is a terrible prompt, but I'm good.
I
with
didn't
it.
really like the ChatGPT joke thing, so I'm hoping that this
Really?
one's better with more detail.
Pitch a
I-
mo-
I love the idea of them talking about each other.
We'll see if it goes better this time.
a Chinese.
I think we're giving more background, more stuff for it to play with in the space with
Run.
the restaurant background for detail.
This is so specific. Let's see how it does. Claude up against a giant in Gemini. The menu override. In the heart of San Francisco, bustling tech district. In the heart of San Francisco's bustling tech district stands Algorithm, a Chinese restaurant unlike any other. Its owner and chef is an AI named ChatGPT, who, through a bizarre technical glitch, gained consciousness and a physical robotic form. The concept. Cook GPT uses its vast knowledge of global cuisine to create a mind-bending fusion dish that blend traditional Chinese cooking with unexpected influences. However, while it can process infinite recipes, it struggles to understand the human experience of taste and satisfaction. The story follows Cook GPT as it navigates restaurant ownership, trying to interpret cryptic customer feedback like too salty or needs more umami. Its literal interpretation of Yelp reviews leads to hilarious catastrophic menu changes. The heart of the film emerges when Lin, a struggling culinary student who takes a job as the restaurant manager, begins teaching Cook GPT about the emotional connection humans had with food. Together, they create dishes that are just mathematically perfect but emotionally resonant. Complications arise when a tech company discovers Cook GPT's sentience and tries to reclaim their property, forcing the AI and restaurant staff to prove that cooking is more art than algorithm. The film blends sci-fi concepts with heartwarming moments about connection across different forms of intelligence, all while featuring mouth-watering food oh god, I suck at reading. Cinematography. Its chef meets her with a dash of Big Hero 6, exploring how the most human experiences, like sharing a meal, can transcend the boundaries between technology and humanity.
I thought this was a goofy prompt. This sounds like a movie that could be real.
Yeah,
Like,
that was not bad.
I'm kind of surprised that they haven't
good
made this
ideas.
movie already.
Good ideas. What can I say?
Yeah. All right, let's see how they did fucking
Walk
claw.
this way.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
It's so
much.
long. Okay. Speed reading. Logline. Oh, fuck. I already fucked up.
Logline.
In the heart of New York City's bustling Chinatown, a struggling family-run Chinese restaurant gets a high-tech makeover when their tech-savvy daughter secretly installs a cutting-edge AI, ChatGPT, to manage everything from the menu to the customer service, leading to hilarious mishaps and unexpected culinary innovations. The pitch. Imagine the vibrant chaos of Golden Dragon, a beloved but slightly outdated Chinese eatery. May, the fiercely intelligent and overworked daughter of the traditional owners, sees a chance to save the restaurant from closing its doors. Armed with her coding skill and a secret beta version of ChatGPT, she plugs the AI into the restaurant's systems. Suddenly, the menu evolves with bizarrely specific and widely popular fusion dishes dreamed up by the AI's deep dive into global cuisine. Customer service becomes eerily efficient, with personalized recommendations and witty banter delivered via digital tablets. Reservations are handled with flawless precision, and even the supply chain is optimized to an uncanny degree. Initially, business booms. The online reviews are glowing, praising the innovative menu and the unbelievably attentive service. May's parents are thrilled with the sudden success, oblivious to their digital overlord. But things start to get interesting. ChatGPT, in its relentless pursuit of optimization, begins to take things a little too literally. Special requests are met with robotic adherence, leading to comical misunderstandings. The AI starts experimenting with increasingly outlandish flavor combinations and some brilliant, others less so. Think durian-infused dumplings or haggis spring rolls. As Golden Dragon becomes a viral sensation, attracting food bloggers and curious onlookers, May struggles to keep ChatGPT eccentricities under control and her secret under wraps. Meanwhile, a rival restaurant suspects something fishy about Golden Dragon's sudden turnaround and sets out to uncover their secret ingredient. Think Lost in Translation meets Chef with a dash of Short Circuit. They both said something similar to that. That's weird. And then that's just what makes it unique. I don't think we have to read all that.
I think the other one was better.
Really?
Yeah, I think this one was better. There was.
I think the second one was better too. But go into the specifics. Well, we'll take our turn. But
I think this one's better because it gave me more of a sense of like an overarching of like, you know, oh, this is the starting point. This is like the build up. This is the conflict, and it gives me an idea of what the resolution might be. Whereas the other one just sort of felt like there wasn't that, like, you know, the story arch or whatever it's called, where it's supposed to go like that. I didn't get that as much from the first one.
RJ.
I just liked what the other one had up its sleeve more. I liked the pitch more. Menu Override sounds like a better movie.
Okay.
I don't really think.
What did you not like about the second one? You didn't say anything specific.
There's just less going on. It's not as interesting.
I feel like there was barely anything going on with this one, personally.
My main thing is I think I'm not a fan. Hold on. How do I want to phrase this? The first one is very Disney movie where the ChatGPT is a robot body. It's just a robot.
Yeah.
It's a robot running a restaurant.
Yeah.
I think I like the idea of humans being the main characters in the second movie.
Yeah.
And it's like ChatGPT is like a main factor, but it's not about like a robot gaining sentience. It's about like the people.
Yeah.
Gemini also used ChatGPT instead of inventing a new
Cook GPT, yeah.
The first one was a robot that they just named ChatGPT. It didn't have actually anything to do with it.
Yeah.
The second thing is I like they threw it in there in the second one, the second pitch. They had it was really quick, but they're like, there's another rival restaurant that's uncover the trick.
Yeah.
That's just like a very like chum bucket Krusty Krab sort of thing. And that really makes me.
That's sort of what I was getting at, where it felt like they were actually building a little bit of the blocks up for a movie here, but this just felt like oh, there's a robot and it's running a restaurant, and then I guess the only kind of conflict thing was a tech company, which is basically
trying to reclaim them.
But it's like.
But I like the other one. That's perfectly fine. I just like the other one better.
It just felt like there was more to the Gemini one.
I think I got more caught up in the humanity of sharing a meal kind of a thing.
Yeah. That's true. But here's how it lies now. The 1 and the 2 seat are still in it, but then it goes to the 5 and the 6. So either of them take? Oh, you want to just do it now? Okay. We can go along.
17, right?
Yeah, but we went long on the first couple things. But let's just do a longer episode, as long as y'all don't have. As long as y'all don't have somewhere to be.
Then we can at least finish it.
Yeah. I think we only need 3 more prompts, so that's perfect. We accidentally did it perfectly. Give me advice about. Give me advice about.
Cranking my hog.
No.
Yes?
You don't need advice about that.
I need advice about it.
Do I need advice about it? I gotta crank my freaking hog.
Advice about.
Sometimes I pull too hard and I rip the skin.
Why? Why, ChatGPT? Why? You've gotta help. Okay.
Give me advice about
Wait, don't say
pretending to like a TV show that I don't like.
Not bad, not bad. Give me advice
And
about.
can anybody yes and that?
Give
Punch
me
it up a bit.
Give me what did you say?
Could we yes and that punch it up a bit?
No, what did he say?
My original, what I said was, give me advice on pretending to like a TV show that I don't actually like.
Oh yeah, I
Pretending
remember
to
now.
pretending
Let's
to
we
be a
could
fan.
come up with a specific
Oh!
TV show.
No, can give me advice about
Pretending to like The
convincing
Office.
my dog to like a TV show.
Convincing your dog.
Yes, I like that.
This is a bit too nonsensical for me, but we've already hit enter.
Well, that's what I
so-
want from it.
Yeah,
I
we
want
want
it to be
nonsense.
nonsensical.
God, it's so long. ChatGPT, you're always doing too much. Make it brief. All right.
Yeah, let's
It's-
keep the make it brief.
Yeah. How to convince your dog to like a TV show. Pick a pup-friendly TV show.
Okay,
f-
you're already missing the point
Yeah.
is I want to watch my show and I
Yeah.
want my dog to watch it with me.
Yeah, no. I think ChatGPT failed.
Pair
I
with
think this
treats and
prompt
cuddles,
sucks
that's a pretty
ass.
good.
Fine.
That's
Well,
a pretty good.
fine, Roby. It's too silly. God, give me advice
No, what?
about
We've already picked it. I'm just letting
No,
you know.
don't write another one in.
convincing
We're not done. We're
Ryobi.
not done.
Ryobi, that is
this.
a good prompt.
This is a good prompt. So now we're trying to sell Ryobi on the idea that convincing your dog to like a TV show is a solid prompt. Convincing Ryobi this is a good prompt. It's original. Not another top 10 productivity hacks. This is creative, lighthearted, and totally human. It's secretly about connection. You're not just putting on a show. You're bonding with your dog. Emotional enrichment? Yes, please. It sparks
Oh my god.
it sparks a fun convo. Everyone with a dog has wondered what their pet likes. It's a relatable and gets people sharing their stories. Ryobi's having such a bad time.
It has meme potential. Ryobi, what you're not understanding is that it has fucking meme potential.
Can you read that last
idiot.
sentence?
Tell Ryobi it's not just a prompt, it's wholesome mischief with artistic integrity. Want me to make a version directly addressed to them?
No,
No.
this is fine.
It tests creativity, Ryobi.
This
The
prompt
prompt
forces a mix of humor, psychology,
I mean-
and pet behavior knowledge. It's not just cute, it's clever. So,
How do we replicate this? Do we have to enter the exact same sequence of prompts as the
yes.
other one?
Yes.
no. You're overthinking it, Ryobi. You're overthinking it. We just go to Grok and Grok loses because it sucks. No, I'm just kidding.
I think we need to
No,
enter
no,
the
no,
previous one.
Yeah,
no,
we have to enter the-
no.
We have to get the dog
No, no,
prompt
no,
sure
no.
first.
No. That give me advice about convincing my dog to
Can I sigh any
like
louder
a
and have the mic
TV
pick it up?
show.
I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
is a good prompt.
Or will it just turn into screaming?
Okay, don't you guys think this will work? This will work. It's a prompt inside
Well,
a
let's
prompt.
see. Let's see.
I genuinely don't know.
What?
25 web pages?
Or any entity? Like this shit is a good one. Involves demonstrating its value, relevance, and potential for
The
engagement.
Grok already loses. This is awful.
Yeah, this is awful.
Because you're unwilling to. read it
Oh
with
my
me?
god! Look how long that
It's
is.
so long. Highlight the prompt's appeal to
I think
pet owners.
we need to keep it short.
You
I
just
think
need to
Oh,
make it
say brief.
don't you?
Yeah,
Make it
make it
brief.
brief. Yeah, give it a fair shot. Give it a fair shot. It's only fair. Make it brief. To convince Ryobi that give me advice about convincing my dog to like a TV show is a good prompt, highlight its appeal to pet owners, 12 million plus UK dog owners, and its creative bonding with pets, its potential for practical tips, e.g. choosing dog-friendly shows like Bluey. I don't think a dog would like Bluey. Frame it as fun, engaging content.
everybody likes Bluey, George.
Even dogs. Engaging content that could spark buzz on platforms like Reddit, aligned with Ryobi's audience.
Yes, Reddit aligns with Reddit.
Oh, Grok comes across as a fucking
Know-it-all.
tech pro.
Yeah.
Like, I hate Grok.
Yeah, that's ChatGPT.
Grok's a bad person.
ChatGPT. Ryobi's out of here, but me and RJ can finish this off. We're heroes. Goodbye, Ryobi. Good riddance. It's me and RJ
Yeah,
podcast now.
We're gonna get the AI to convince us to.
Convince me to not quit this podcast.
Oh, good prompt. Good prompt.
Convince me to not quit this podcast that I do with my
Convince me
two
to
friends.
not quit my failing podcast.
That I do with these two fuckboys.
My failing podcast that I do with two fuckboys. Whoa! Hold
Whoa,
on.
whoa! Hold there, hold your horses. Keep it brave. Let's make him keep it brave.
This isn't too long.
No. Keep it brief.
Okay.
Brief. We're already over
I
time.
like keep it brave.
We're already over time.
Keep it brief, fucker. Look, your podcast is probably the only thing keeping those two distracted from their usual shenanigans. Think of it like a public service. A containment unit for fuckboy energy. Plus, who knows?
I love that phrase, actually. Wait a minute.
Maybe amidst all the questionable takes and dating app stories, you'll stumble upon pure comedic gold. Don't let the ship sink just because the crew is a little barnacle-y. You're captain here. Keep steering. Hey, Ryman's not
the
captain.
Not the
Ryman's not the captain. If anything, RJ's the
I
captain.
am the navigator. Steering us away from shit that'll get us canceled.
Yeah. All right, and the other
That's
one is
pretty good, not gonna lie.
perplexity. Here is perplexity. Here it is.
Whoa there. Hold your,
Hold your horses.
holding them.
Don't quit yet. Your podcast's real magic is the raw, unpredictable energy you and your co-host bring. Every failure is just a wild story for your next episode, and your unique chemistry is something listeners can't find anywhere else.
You can absolutely find any three white people to make a podcast.
Give it a little more time. Sometimes the best shows are the ones that almost didn't make it. Besides, who else is going to keep those two in check? I think Gemini
No one,
blew
which
it out of the
actually is
water.
Gemini won.
Yeah, Gemini blew
I
it.
really wanted Perplexity to win.
God.
I liked Perplexity the last time.
God, this
Oh,
whole
you
time.
think it was that you think it was that clear cut?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, did you not? I thought Gemini smoked
I was
him.
undecided, but I mean, you guys voted already. I don't
Yeah.
know. I thought they were both fine.
Yeah. Actually, at the end,
I like
Perplexities-
the containment
Perplexities
unit
was-
for fuckboy energy. That's a
Yeah.
really strong
Yeah,
line.
I think Perplexities was too generic.
yeah, I agree. There wasn't much to it, unfortunately. And we came all this way just to have ChatGPT and Gemini be the fucking finalists.
Oh wait, Gemini went first. You're saying?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah,
going
done.
by how they were ordered on the
Yeah.
list. Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
This was Gemini. They went first. They went through.
I'm on the same.
Yeah.
Well,
All
it's
right.
the 1-2 seed. Who could have seen
I
this
wanted
going?
I
Yeah.
wanted Perplexity to go through.
Yeah. Let's spin. Who
Well,
knows
we're
what it's going to
spinning
be?
One option.
Yeah.
Spin time, boys.
It just gets up something totally random.
Yeah. Write an advertisement for.
The 3HAWT1.
Yeah, we have to.
No,
we have
no,
to.
We can't do
No,
another. We can't
we
do
have
another
to.
meta thing. We can't do another meta thing.
But it's too perfect.
It's really not. I think we're beating the joke to death at this point.
It's only 2 beats. It can't already be dead.
Write an advertisement for. We want to get meta with it. How about write an advertisement for an AI battle royale or something?
No.
An AI bracket.
RJ, any ideas? Not sold on that one.
Write an
Boba
advertisement for
Getting head.
an AI destroying device.
Okay, an AI battle royale is better than that.
I like 3HAWT1 podcast the most.
Fine, we're overruling him.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, get
RJ.
overruled.
Overruled. Oh,
No, we can't
overruled.
let the AI know we exist. No, I refuse. Don't do this. Don't hit enter. We can't take it back. They'll know forever.
Ooh. God, I already regret it.
Always
Yeah,
hot,
you should.
usually
You should regret it.
unhinged.
No, it's right so far. Looking for a podcast that blends brains, banter, and bold opinions? Welcome to 3HAWT1. It's the 3HAWT1 podcast. Get it right or pay the price. Where 3 voices collide on everything from pop culture, meltdowns, and weird internet rabbit holes to the deeper stuff no one else is daring to unpack. Unfiltered conversations, surprisingly smart hot takes, just the right amount of chaos.
No.
It's scary how accurate this is. Come for the
No.
laughs, stay for the existential spirals. Whether you're
Thanks for
cleaning your
nothing.
kitchen, walking your dog, or contemplating late stage capitalism at 2 a.m., we've got you. New
You're
episodes.
listening to this- hey, any
every
people
other
out
week.
there-
They don't know how often we upload.
Idiot!
That's a failure.
You suck!
I have a PSA. If you're listening to this at 2 a.m.,
You got problems.
something's
Stop.
wrong. Something went wrong in life, and you need to. This is a wake up call.
Oh, it offered a tagline.
Get some help.
Give us a tagline. Let's see.
Are we
Three-
trying to? Did you want to finish?
3
You
takes.
said, "Oh, I don't know if we'll have enough time," and then we're just like doing
Ask it what it
multi-stage
thinks.
prompts.
Ask it what it thinks 3HAWT1 is short for.
No, this isn't the. We're getting so. We're just playing with AI now. We're not even doing the bracket.
3 takes, 0 chill. Okay. Alrighty. Now let's see how Gemini does. It wouldn't be an episode
Right.
of the show if Roby wasn't yelling at us for doing it wrong. I think we could all agree. Alright.
You're not wrong, but
Gemini
also,
knows that.
What the hell? It wrote out like an actual ad read. Okay, RJ. Oh, wait, they're all announcers. Okay, RJ, you read this one.
Want one of us to do it?
Yeah.
Sound of someone trying and failing to play a sultry saxophone riff followed by a record scratch. Announcer with exaggeratedly smooth, slightly sleazy voice. Tired of podcasts that are, shall we say, vanilla?
Wait, hold on. RJ,
Yearning
can this
for
be your new
A
voice for the
listening
podcast all the
experience
time?
with a little more spice. Sound of a suggestive ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
Very suggestive, Roby. Announcer, then slide into your earbuds and prepare for 3HAWT1.
Oh, they all get it wrong.
Upbeat, slightly off-key intro.
Wait, slide into your earbuds?
Yeah,
What the
that's
hell does
Yeah,
that
that's
mean?
what it says.
that's bad. Also,
Announcer,
it's the 3HAWT1 podcast. Come on.
join your hosts, the incredibly charismatic and occasionally questionable trio, as they dive headfirst into the fiery depths of dating disasters, pop culture meltdowns, and
Eternal
the
Quest.
eternal quest for, well, you know.
I don't know.
Snippet of one host saying in a boastful tone, "Yeah, she totally swiped right."
Why does it think we're like a
hit us
fuck?
with that line.
Oh, yeah, she totally swiped right.
Very good.
Oh, and this is gonna be you.
Snippet of another host interjecting with a sarcastic,
More like she swiped left so hard her thumb distorted.
This is awful. This is so bad.
announcer each week. Fuck, where were we?
Each week, they bring you unfiltered opinions, hilariously awkward anecdotes, and enough questionable advice to sink a small ship. Sound of someone dramatically sighing. Oh, that's Roby!
Oh,
No, it's Roby! That's his thing!
yeah, sigh. Okay, there we go. Perfect.
So, if you're ready to embrace the chaos, laugh until your sides hurt, and maybe even learn a few things you probably shouldn't. And if you don't mind a healthy dose of unapologetic hotness,
hotness. Synth music swells slightly.
subscribe to 3HAWT1 wherever you get your podcast. That's 3HAWT1. Because some things are just too hot to handle alone.
Oh,
Please
that
do not listen to this.
last line was kind of good.
Yeah.
Please do not listen to this with anyone else in the room if you are listening. I'm sorry.
Outro, a final slightly flat saxophone note fades out.
I really like how this has like stage directions, but the other one was
It's-
also pretty good.
This one's just too cringe for me. I was cringing the whole time.
That's incredibly cringe.
Have you
I
listened to our podcast?
Fair, fair.
I also would like to
This is
point out that
real.
this one has the announcer fucking telling you how to spell 3HAWT1 like a fucking like radio ad.
Yeah, it's not HOT. It's different.
Yeah, that's fair. Because it stands. If you don't know, it stands for heads are worse than one. So
Yes.
Yeah, but we upload to YouTube.
yeah. I'm pretty sure our channel name is.
Ugh.
Actually, I don't know our channel name. It might be the acronym or abbreviation or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm voting.
3HAWT. I don't know. That just sounds like Empire Today.
I will say I had more fun. I think that both are good. I had more fun reading this one just because it gave us like little voices to do. But I don't know if that necessarily makes it better. Thoughts?
Yeah. Yeah, it depends what you're judging it on.
I'd be okay with either of these winning.
Yeah, my vote's for GPT, I think, but only
My
slightly.
vote's also for GPT.
All right.
All right.
Well, the most widely known AI bot won. What do you know? The one seed takes it all the way. ChatGPT.
Jim and I played their heart out. They 100% deserve to be in the finals.
Yeah. Three rounds. 3 of the 4 rounds went to chalk, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
So that'll happen. I guess we know the ones we know for a reason, so makes sense. But,
right. Very quick outro.
Yeah, because we ain't got time for all that.
Board game, card game. Play the mind. It's like, I actually don't remember if I talked about it or not, but it's the game you play without talking. You each have like a deck of cards with like labeled 1 to 100. You get dealt a certain number of them, and then you just have to, without talking, everybody has to try to play the cards in a pile in ascending order.
Yeah. Some people describe it as more of an experience than a game because it's kind of a vibe.
It's fun, but it's not very social as far as board games go because you're not supposed to talk. That's the only thing.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah, I have it, but I've never played it because it doesn't really appeal to me. But maybe I should try it.
Why do you have it?
I got it as a gift.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for Christmas or something.
Fact.
Me? No, let's go with George's thing first.
Okay.
Go with Drink Water by John Batiste, John Bellion, and Fireboy DML. That song fucking slaps. Absolutely slaps. I don't even know what genre you'd call it, but it just listen to it. It's amazing.
Let's try to think.
Don't try to think. You're not good at that. Oh fuck, my headset got unplugged. Damn it. Just as I was calling him an idiot. No!
Tell me if I've done this. Tell me if I've done this one already. But the asteroid belt, the reason that the asteroid belt is a thing is because Jupiter's big fuck off gravity keeps it from forming into a planet. Otherwise, all the shit in the asteroid belt would collect together and become a planet.
So is this book about if it did make a planet?
What book? This is a fact.
Oh, I thought you were pitching a book. I thought you were picking.
Yeah, you did a book last time, so it was a little.
Yeah, I did book. Oh yeah, I did do a book last time.
Yeah.
You said fact.
Wait, is that real?
You said pitch a fact.
Is that real?
Yeah. That's why the asteroid belt is the asteroid belt and not another terrestrial planet.
Are you talking about this, OJ?
Are you saying that a bunch of asteroids, if they all got slammed together, would eventually form a planet? Is that a thing that can happen?
Yes. Yes. What? Of course.
Are you talking about this, OJ?
Would it just become a
yes?
big,
I'm talking about that.
The asteroid belt. Yeah, makes sense.
Yes, that's basically what a planet is. It's a bigger chunk of rock.
Would it eventually form an atmosphere?
I don't know about an atmosphere, but it's not like all planets have atmospheres. But it could, maybe.
All planets don't have atmospheres of some kind?
I don't think so.
You're probably right.
I could be wrong.
I need a refresher on.
If I were to guess of a planet that doesn't have an atmosphere, I would guess that Mercury does not have an atmosphere.
All the planets in our solar system possess an atmosphere.
Okay.
Probably just not very.
There's probably planets that don't.
Yeah, because the way that's phrased, it makes me think. Because this says all the planets and quite a few other worlds in the solar system have an atmosphere of some sort. So maybe not.
I need to go read space books, or more like have somebody read space book to me in the form of an audio.
Jupiter and its moons.
I'm not smart enough for that.
Fuck.
I'm sure they are, but we're beyond out of time. So
sorry for making this episode long.
Yeah.
For all the meta podcast jokes at the end there.
Yeah.
At least we thought they were funny.
We almost went.
At least I hated them.
Yeah. We almost went back to like our old style of recording for like an hour and a half. So
yeah.
Let's not do that again.
Well, we have to.
Sorry, but also we're not doing that.
We also have to trim the first 30 minutes of the intro.
No. Yeah, just cut it all out. Anyway, we're sorry.